Goodbye.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Like, okay, it goes like this, and then the more you do it, the more you can...
Oh, this is going to sound corny. What do they say? Once you ride a bicycle, you remember? Or,
right, that's a perfect example of muscle memory.
That's perfect?
Perfect.
Okay.
So now I don't remember what I was saying about muscle memory.
Practicing talking to your partner.
Oh, right. So, I mean, in the same way, having a conversation, if we're not used to saying to someone what we want, then that's going to show up in other places in our life, too.
Very good, because I was going to get to that.
Yeah. I mean, it's really easy. Like, if it's hard to ask for what you want in bed, it's probably going to be hard to ask for what you want at work, too. Like, asking for a raise and asking for, your partner to, make circles around your clit rather than up and down, and inevitably it builds intimacy when we're open and honest with each other. And I feel like that is such a goal of Sex of Self, is to build not just our capacity for knowing our own bodies, but by knowing our bodies and being able to communicate, we're building intimacy in our lives. And intimacy, I feel like, is something that is lacking in our culture so deeply.
And I want to, we still have plenty of time, but I want you all to talk about the workshops that you're putting together. And I announced at the beginning of the show that you all are from Portland, Maine, but you're talking about doing something right here in Boston. So ladies, listen. Okay, so what are you planning for Boston?
We've got a lot of plans. They're happening, they're in motion. We're still looking for a space, but we have a date. The weekend of May 16th. So that's a Friday, I think. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It would be great. 16th, 17th, 18th. We're looking to do a 3 to 4 hour workshop at a space that's maybe a wellness center or a social justice organization that would love to host sexuality conversations. And we just think it would be a really great bonus for any business to have facilitators come and bring this topic of discussion is rarely touched upon, so it's really unique.
It would, repeat that. It would be good for any business?
Yeah, any organization like a wellness center or social justice organization to have us. Yeah.
Or a business.
No, I wanted to make sure, if you were going to go to a president of a company and say, hey, this is what we want to do for your women, it's going to be good for your business.
It probably would be, but, we want to start where it's a little bit more approachable. Yeah. Right.
And so how large are your classes normally?
Well, I mean, it would be great. It's nice to work in somewhat smaller groups. Like, I wouldn't really want to have more than 20 people in a space, because you want to have, you want to be able to have enough time to feel like you're getting to know a few of the people in the class, and you're building a space that needs to feel comfortable for people. So I feel like it can't be really huge, but it can also be big enough where there's a lot of different ideas.
You all co-facilitate?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it best for women to come by themselves or bring a friend? Are they more in...
I mean, I think that depends on... I would say bring a friend, because again, it's sort of like building that intimacy piece. Like, I want to be known more in my sexuality, and I want to be able to share it with more people. That's the way that I feel. If people are feeling like they want to start to have more conversations, maybe bringing a friend is great. But if they're not quite ready for that, they'd rather be anonymous, then great, come that way. But the idea is to be able to come to Boston and other cities. We're actually going to be touring and going to all different cities come the spring and summer. And, we're going to try to be concise in that we have, 10 different classes in this curriculum right now, and we can't do 10 classes in 3 to 4 hours, but we can bring the main topics.
What are the main topics? Can you tell us a few of them?
Yeah, definitely. Do you want to?
I would say body appreciation, a body appreciation class. Maybe even diversity of pleasure, all the different ways that we can receive and give pleasure, even if it's drinking water, kissing somebody. And a Be Here Now class is what it's titled, and it's about being present during during intimate moments. And any other?
Yeah, because we're always, when I hear of people going to bed with their cell phone.
With their cell phone.
Yeah.
Getting down with my cell
Yeah,
phone.
the phone. And I said, are you serious? I said, oh, well, I guess, each his own. But being present is very important, and we all tend to be thinking ahead
Sure.
all the time.
Yeah.
So let's have your telephone number if people want to contact you for these classes.
Do we know our
I
telephone
can't
number?
remember it.
Well, I think we have it in the screen at
It's
the end.
207 200 48
Well,
50.
am I in good company? I have two, and I'm lucky that I can remember two telephone numbers, And
We
so,
know our website.
Speaking of going to bed with our cell phones, I mean, no one remembers phone numbers anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's a separate number for Sex of Self. The best way to contact us is to go to sexofself.com.
Okay.
And to write us an email through that connection, which
Yeah,
is
and we do
sexofself@gmail.
on the screen, your website, all of that
Great.
will come up.
Great.
And so,
Like us on Facebook.
yeah, that's right, that's right. Say it out loud so they can hear you.
Right.
Like them on their Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to end this session
Okay.
now, and then we'll be back for part 2.
Okay.
So it's that time to say goodbye, good night, and ladies, I really want you to make it a good night. So listen to me. Liberate yourself. Start your sensual journey. Communicate your passion and desire. Create a playful and positive mood. Celebrate the feminine mystique. Start girls on the right path. Good evening. Have a good evening. And make sure you come back next week to catch part 2 of, help me out, ladies, of
Sex of Self.
Sex of Self. Okay, thank you so very
I was gonna
much.
say something.